Happy Saturday. Let's talk some crypto news and have some fun. FTX hacker moves some exploited funds. Darknet place may have rugged everyone. Ripple locking a billy on the market. What's going to happen? Stellar hires an actor to promote their whole movement. What are your thoughts? Let's get into those articles. Your thoughts. Have a little fun along the way. Your comments. Flint Lynn says it was a colossal waste of time. Garlinghouse is starting to look more and more like a con man. Oakmont 136 says, I'm tired. I'll admit it. Crypto is dead. Nothing changes. I've had a summer of great court wins and wonderful fundamentals for XRP. And for what? What good is regulatory clarity to speed on the highway when there is no gas in the tank? Who holds a party to celebrate that? See? And I was telling everyone that nothing was going to happen. And I wasn't saying that, Brad and all them were saying, oh, we're going to have a big announcement. No, I was talking about the whole YouTuber pump atmosphere out there. And I called it. There was going to be a pump leading before and things were going to come down. Study English says, actually, Klaus is right. Why? Because it exposed how many YouTube influencers are bullshitting us and need to find honest ones that say the truth. And that's exactly my whole point. The whole week leading up to this, I talked about how nothing was going to happen. No IPO, no settlement, and I got roasted for it. Well, now is my time to say, oh, told you so. But I said it nicer than what a lot of people wrote in the comments. But I'm still bringing the news. And thanks to Trick out there for the positive comment, keeping it going. Bitcoin sitting at 27,018, ETH 1678. Soul pumping. Ooh, interesting. Soul pumping here. Up 5.3 to 20 and 30. XRP down 2.61% at 51.8. XLM, we're going to talk about here a little bit, down 2% to 11.2. Maker pumping as well, 5.51. What about performance over the last week? Maker, 20%. What else we got? We got Link, 17%. Soul, 10%. XRP pretty much sideways, only up 1%. XLM for the week, down 1.6. 450 million FTX hacker moves some ETH exploited from the exchange. The hacker behind the FTX hack is now moving some money. They drained about 5,000 ETH worth about 8.3 million through separate transactions, 2,500 ETH. Oh. By the way, the hacker held 180,000 ETH worth more than 302 million. Holy shit. That's who's making the money in crypto, the people running these scam schemes and hackers. Now, we talk about moving money on the chain, right? Stellar, Ripple, two big things, right? Little globe spheres of influence that are about moving money. The hacker used crypto privacy tools like Railgun and Thorchain to make the transfers. Interestingly, the multi-million-dollar crypto transactions cost the hacker a mere 50 cents. For 50 cents, that is a fee totally worth it. Holy crap. See, so the irony here is this dude, obviously screwed some people. But they showed the benefits of some blockchain products out there. That you can move a crap load of illicit funds for very cheap. I'm not saying that you should do these things. I'm just saying there are products out there where you can cheaply move it. So there's competition in the marketplace. Darknet marketplace, door to door. God, what's this darknet stuff? Let's stay on it. Vanishes, allegedly swindling a massive crypto balance. This week, several accounts have surfaced pointing to a potential exit scam by the darknet marketplace known door to door. Again, I'm not telling you to follow this stuff. YouTube people watching that censor this stuff. I'm just reporting the news. Leaving its users and vendors high and dry. Well, no, not high because they were yanked, but definitely dry. The revelation caught the eyes of social media platform X when Dark Knight shed some light on the market's downfall. Here we go. Door-to-door darknet market exit scam this week, stealing a massive crypto balance of pending orders between the buyers and sellers. Supply and demand interrupted. Ripple to unlock a billy tomorrow. What to expect? Same shit you've seen every damn month before this, and the same shit you will see until February of 2027. Yes, that's right. The market saturation is going to continue to the tune of 46.69 billion left. Woo, daddy, that is a lot a supply being put on the market, and we're struggling with the demand with the supply right now. It's through February 2027, by the way, and as always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other ones, will be linked in the description below. Whew, that's not good. Can't just keep pounding the market and expecting it to hold. Price-wise, XRP for the last month, guess what? We're basically sideways. The candlestick we're right now in the end is the candlestick we were right there at the beginning. So XRP action basically moving sideways for the month. But yes, another Billy coming. What do you think about these Billies being locked? Supply demand still rules the roost. Even if the whole amount isn't released into circulating, there is still some being put in. It is still supply and demand. If you keep building a product that a lot of people aren't buying and it's not the demand just isn't there, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to saturate the market. Idris Elba partners with Stellar Development Foundation amidst crypto's troubled waters. Sorry, that was my British voice. Thank you to the 11.2% of you out there from across the pond. Thank you very much. So Stellar goes Idris Elba. We've seen other crypto places out there go with stadiums, naming rights on jerseys, race car sponsorships, a whole bunch of different things out there. Other paid spokesmen, right? Matt Damon. Fortune favors the brave. No, fortune favors the Braves. You guys remember my first video of baseball season? This year, I said, yeah, the winner's going to come from the NL East. Yeah, the Braves rocking it. But by the way, Stellar going with Idris Elba. Now, that's still the same concept, right? The concept that they're talking about is still the same. Go for some outside influencer to help promote our idea, our concept, our product, our thing. So whether you're trying to brand yourself on an F1 car, you're paying Matt Damon to do a commercial. Idris Elba, kind of doing his shtick with Stellar. Isn't it all kind of the same thing? Yeah, I get it. It's variants of the same thing. It's like going to a play and seeing some Shakespeare versus some, Klaus-made production. You're going to see some differences in quality, and you're going to see some differences in tone and humor. But it's still going to a play, and it's still the same concept. And that's what I want to hear from you. Because when we look at the month-over-month action, right now where we're at candlestick-wise, it's lower than we were a month ago. That's not good. We've actually seen quite a bit of down movement with XLM since their announcement of their rebranding, right? They had the announcement of the rebranding, and then when people are like, yo, this is just a rebranding, we get the fuck up. Seriously, like, what the hell are you talking about? But I get it. Companies have to try something new. If they don't, things will just become stagnant. When you're stagnant, you're not relevant. And we talked about it, remember on the whiteboard, right? Weeks and weeks ago before we did the green screen? We had the whiteboard, and the whiteboard said, right? Change is needed. You got to stay relevant in crypto. That's just how it is, period. But is this change, or is this rehashing the same thing? You're still doing the same thing. You're going with a paid spokesman. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. But price-wise, both XRP and XLM over the last month have been basically big nothing burgers. Pumps and dumps, right? XRP, I mean, come on, look at that. Look at that candlestick right there. Come on. Proper party. Come on, everyone. We talked about it on this channel. That if you wanted to make some profitto, you could buy before the proper party, and then, boom, there you go. Again, it wasn't financial advice. I was just telling you based on every damn thing we report on in here. Nothing big ever happens. It's all nothing burgers. Oh, it's recovery drink, all right? No booze just yet. I'm going to go out later and have some fun. And I forgot to mention, too, government shutdown looming. Screwed up these dates here. What are those dates? 17th and 19th of October. That's when we're supposed to get some information regarding ETF action. That would have been possibly bullish for the market. That would have been something for Klaus to put on his big dates video. But now I have to take that segment out because guess what? That shit got canceled. Gary filed and said, look, government shutdown looming. We just can't do this. We need more time. Blah, 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 blah. We're at least looking for 3 more months out. Come on. Did a story about that earlier. I'll have it linked at the end of this. I won't do the pointing thing. I'll just pop up somewhere. I'll probably screw it up. But I want to know how you feel about this because a lot of you are starting to feel more and more angry regarding the concept of a proper party. What were you really celebrating? We still don't know what the penalty is for primary, and the SEC is looking just to crush the ever-living hell out of you. We've got a filing for an interlocutory appeal, which we still haven't heard yet. So it's not like that was shut down yet. So it's like, okay, well, you know. The SEC, even if they don't win the interlocutory appeal, they'll just file a regular appeal when the case is over, right? After the jury of peers decides the penalty. So, you know, that's not going to be such a good thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of saw this as you were celebrating. You were in first place, man, in lap 2 of a 5-lap race. And you were celebrating way too early, man. And that's what kind of bugged me about this. And Ripple themselves did not promote anything. They didn't say there were big expectations. That came from the whole YouTube sphere out there that I have been calling out non-stop now for a while. And by the way, thank you all for the support regarding the whole me calling them out. You guys listen them off, who to call out. The support regarding it has just been amazing. So big thank you to all you out there. XLM, you know, stellar. I mean, it's more the same. Like, I get it. I mean, it's a classier choice than, I guess, naming a stadium. But, I mean, it all comes back down to, like, effectiveness and relevance, right? Like, so today, I had a very specific workout I had to do today, okay? It was effective and relevant. It was relevant to my goals, and the workout itself was effective if I did it correctly, and I did. My legs are a little sore. I see a cause and effect. And that's what I'm looking for when I'm looking for these announcements, when I'm calling out these other channels out there, right? Because they're trying to create a cause and effect that's just not there, and that just ruins the market. By now, everyone could see it. But like with Stellar, you know, cause and effect, it's like hiring someone to be your spokesperson, right? I mean, we've seen that before, and it just doesn't work. I mean, it just really doesn't. Because the point is relevance, and, you know, the point is you want to make things monetarily attractive. And I mean, I know what happens. If I follow this plan, I'm going to be good to go to run a 6-hour race in, 15 weeks. But their roadmap seems to be like, let's do the same thing other people are doing and hope that the results are different. So I want to hear from you. You just heard from me. At the end of this video, I will have that whole thing pop up where it's the one where I told you to go look at. Yeah, go check that out. But what am I going to do today? Recovery drink. I'm going to stretch. Tomorrow, I got to run. Then I'm off on Monday. And next week is hell run week. Ugh, got a lot of stuff to do. So I'll catch you cool cats all later.